Hey guys, I saw The Devil Wears Prada 2 this weekend. I want to talk a little bit about what it reveals about the work dynamics, but if you haven't seen the movie yet, skip this video because it has some spoilers. So, we all are familiar with the point of the original Devil Wears Prada. Miranda Priestley is kind of this evil, iconic boss that everyone's terrified of. And we're not really here to talk about her or her leadership style, though that could be an interesting case study. Let me know if you want a part 2 about that. But who I am interested in talking about is this guy. I'll put him on the screen somewhere. Nigel, who's played by Stanley Tucci. Why is Nigel interesting? He's been with Miranda for 20 plus years at Runway, and not once has he been tapped for a leadership opportunity, but he is so focused on just delivering the work, and Miranda is so focused on him delivering that work that she never thinks about him as someone capable of doing anything else. And so, towards the end of the movie, we finally see Andy, played by Anne Hathaway, step in when Miranda can't be in two places at once to remind Miranda that she has a deputy who is fully capable of running the runway show in Nigel, that Nigel is fully capable. And you see kind of Miranda have this huge realization or epiphany that like, oh my gosh, have I been keeping him limited this entire time that we've been working together? Yeah, Miranda should have probably realized that Nigel wanted other opportunities and that she could have, leaned on him more or grown him more as a leader in her team. This is a perfect example of where Nigel didn't advocate for himself at all once in that 20-year career. And in fact, he pointed out that Miranda passed him over for opportunities multiple times. I think the key takeaway for anyone watching this goes back to one of those first videos that I've ever made on this account, which is no one will advocate for your career better than you. Remember that. Otherwise, you might end up in the same role for 20 years with no upward mobility, or even worse, you might end up like Emily, who ended up working at Coach. See you later.